The Field Marshal is waiting for news. I've got reports from 4 other teams who have successfully destroyed supply convoys. But one team still hasn't checked in.
Is everything all right?
If the two of you were looking for me, something must have gone wrong.
And people say we're pessimists.
Nothing is wrong at the moment. No more than usual, at least. But there is an urgent matter that requires your attention. Some very powerful Republic representatives have insisted on sharing their concerns about the hidden chain. Particularly the alarming increase in violent attacks on non-Mandalorian targets.
They want a meeting with you. Yesterday, if possible.
I don't understand what they're expecting to hear from me.
They've got it in their heads that you know something that'll make it all go away, and even if you can't, they want to hear it straight from you.
It certainly doesn't help that the increased surveillance of Shay's movements has provided nothing useful since she disappeared.
We had some of our best people tailing her. But if Mandalore the Avenger doesn't want to be found...
Her absence during all of this has the potential to paint us in a very poor light.
Let's keep this quiet. We're asking for trouble if we let the Republic hear about what's going on with Shay.
I think so too. The last thing we need is them stepping in before we can come up with a game plan. Speaking of, looks like our delay tactics didn't work.
They're more insistent than I thought. I'll find a suitable room for the meeting. Everything will be ready when you are.
Glad you could join us. Now that everyone's here, there are a few concerns I'm hoping you can clear up.
We've received a full report from Imperial regarding the events of Ord Mantell, but we would also like to hear things from your perspective. Now that raids perpetrated by the Hidden Chain Mandalorians have increased in quantity and intensity, it is especially urgent that we hear from anyone who has faced them.
It's okay. I told them what I could, but you should tell your side too.
Arn has been very helpful, there's no denying that. But he wasn't there the entire time you were on Kessen's Landing. You have information he doesn't. How did you know about the situation on Ord Mantell? Who sent you there in the first place, and why?
I reminded them that you work with the Mandalorians. Most of them, anyway. I explained how that's probably where you got the intel.
Yes, but I think you can see why we're starting to feel a little uncomfortable. You and your organization are part of the Republic, a valued part. But the standing of some of your people within the Republic, well, that gets a little hazy.
The Mandalorians work with you, but we never brokered official terms with them when the Alliance was absorbed by the Republic.
Technically, we don't have any obligation to fight the Hidden Chain, on anyone's behalf. Not as long as they leave us alone. I won't ask you to reevaluate the cost of working with the Mandalorians. We don't have the authority to do that, or to tell you to keep them in check. But their war is creeping into Republic territory. We'll need to respond soon.
Perhaps there is something we can do to support the Mandalorians in their conflict, but we would need their cooperation. We've made attempts to contact Mandalore, but they've all fallen through. Dispatches to her second-in-command have also gone unanswered.
Is there any way you can connect us? I'd like to know where Shay thinks this war is heading. I'm not trying to distract her while she fights a war, but it would be better for everyone, Shay Vizsla included, if she could find time for us. As soon as possible. Is that something you need to take care of? I'm not comfortable leaving our conversation with this many unanswered questions. We'll be contacting you again soon.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darthnell's holocron away from Hedda. I can't give you all the details over holocron. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Meksha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me.
You made it. Not that I thought you wouldn't, I'm just relieved is all. I picked up a lot of things hiding out on Osis. We had to. When you don't have a lot of parts to work with, you learn to adapt. My brother and I used to hide in here a lot. Rakan was always looking for a way out of chore time at the orphanage. I liked helping out, but I also liked going on adventures with Rakan, so I started hiding too. I used to dream about coming back here for him. My master never knew. I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful, or that he'd made the wrong decision. You know, taking someone who kept looking backward. But I think he did make the wrong decision. Maybe, if I'd said it sooner, none of this would be happening. Hedda wouldn't have the holocron. She wouldn't have Rakan. Maybe. But maybe he was wrong. It doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. That holocron is dangerous. More than any of us understand. We have to get it away from Hedda. The machine that she's building, it doesn't work without Darthnell's holocron, or without the plans inside it. All we have to do is get the holocron out of there, and Hedda loses both the machine and something she never should have had in the first place. It's, you'll see what I mean once we get close. The machine is on one of Hedda's most heavily guarded ships. There's only one way on it. And that's with a specially built shuttle, one they use to round up prisoners. Hedda thinks if she has something that no one else does, she can take on the whole galaxy. But she's wrong. The machine, I don't really understand how it works. Something reaches out, and it's like turning on a light, or a forgotten childhood memory rushing back. If you ever thought you once felt the Force, no matter who you've become, an outlaw, a farmer, a soldier, you feel it again. Hedda said I could help these people. Help them understand their connection to the Force. She said no one else would. She didn't say anything about making them fight in her war. Hedda will do anything to win. She doesn't understand the cost. She doesn't care. You're not telling me anything I haven't learned the hard way. Hedda thinks this machine will just awaken powerful soldiers ready to fight for her. But the people Hedda captures, the machine revealed their connection to the Force. It doesn't make them soldiers any more than they were before. But that doesn't matter to Hedda. She wanted me to just... Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to train anyone to fight. If we don't do something, a lot of innocent people will die. We have to destroy the machine. And we have to get as many of Hedda's prisoners as we can off that ship. I wish I had that kind of confidence. But at least I know where to start. I know where we can get the shuttle that we'll need. One of the hidden chain strike teams was sent to take captives from Hedda. They must not have been too careful around the huts. They've run into trouble with the local crime lord and they're stranded there. It's a long shot. But if we can get to Hedda and find out where that strike team ended up, we can steal their shuttle. It'll take us right to Hedda's machine. I don't know all the details, other than the strike team was sent to the Minbusa district. It's probably best if we head there separately. It might raise too much suspicion otherwise. I'll see you there.
When you're here, I've already had a few close calls. I'm waiting on a lead to meet with me. Come find us in the cantina.
We have a problem. No, it's not them. The Hidden Chain strike team assigned to Hutta have to be somewhere in this district. But, I don't know what to do. Slaves are rebelling. The Hut in charge here locked down everything. No one's getting in or out. How do we even start looking for that shuttle? Then I guess now's your chance to show me how that's done. We came here for a reason. I don't want to stop now. Hetta's ruined too many lives. And I'm not going to let her hurt anyone else. Right. We have to. Let's go. They might be able to tell us how to find that shuttle, and there has to be something we can do to help them.
Get away! We're not part of the uprising!
Tell Yacindu, we've got nothing to do with those thankless womp rats!
First Mandalorians, now you? Those troublemakers are gonna get us all killed!
None of this would be happening if everyone would just keep their heads down and their mouths shut. I don't know why anyone would think they could take on Yacindu and his piles of credits.
If we make a run for the shipping port, then maybe we can... leave us alone!
No, don't! Shipping port. That's gotta be where the shuttle is.
We can search it, but we're fighting blind. Watch your step.
Shadlar! I want them ready to move as soon as we've got a way out of this muck pit. Eyes up! Eyes up! Look who's... Sahar! Don't let her walk out of here! Bring me Katine's head! Don't give them any ground!
Thank you. Move, while we still have a chance.
Lockdown measures are in effect. Escape is impossible. Those who attempt to do so will be liquidated.
Come on! Don't give up!
Take them down!
Keep fighting!
You can't defy Yacindu!
These slaves never learned their lesson! Get back! Know your place! Yacindu will pay me triple for this! All available units! They are not slaves! Bring reinforcements! Code Thesh! Code Thesh! Intruders have breached the perimeter!
The Mandalorians who came here. Where is their shuttle?
How dare you! Invading my home! Disrupting my business! These ungrateful wretches belong to me! I'll have your head for leading them astray!
I'm not involved with anything that's happening here.
That is not how it appears to me!
Why would I lie to you?
You expect me to believe it a coincidence that my slaves rebel now, just as you those thieving Mandalorians crawl out of the woodwork together. You must know, the Hutt Cartel will not look kindly on this act of aggression, despite your previous feeble attempts at a partnership. Your Republic friends will regret what you have done here. I will personally ensure it. They will rue the day you dared to challenge the majestic Yusindu. Kill them! Kill them!
Hey! Over here! This way!
What's going on? Who are you?
No time for that! You're looking for a Mando shuttle, right? I know where to find it.
How did you...
Just come on! What other option do you have?
All right, lead the way.
No, wait! We can help you.
I've got this. If you want to help, the best way is to get to our safe house. I'll explain more there. Get to the tunnels. I'll tell you over comms how to get there. Now go! Hurry!
I sure hope you made it into the tunnels. Or this won't make much sense.
We're in the tunnels.
Good, you're safe. Adi told me you were coming. He'll be here soon.
Racket. We lost Jiva. In the courtyard.
Blast it! She was our only way into the alarm systems.
I know. But I'm hoping these fine people can help us pick up the slack. Quick introductions. I'm Adi. This is Racket. Pretty sure we know who you are. But what do we call you?
I'm, Sahar.
Great. You probably noticed, but we're trying to get a lot of people out from under the tail of Yusindu, our esteemed employer. You also probably noticed it's not going well. You can! Funny, I was preparing to beg. Word's getting around. Some of our people back in town said that you were looking for a Mando shuttle. As fate would have it, you're after the same thing we are. More or less. The shuttle is in the refinery's hangar, the same place we're trying to get into. We've spent months working out a way to break in, but after that explosion, we're short a lot of the people we needed to make this work. You help us see this through, and we'll all get into that hangar. Right to that Mando shuttle you're looking for. It's not your fault. You were backed into a corner. Don't let this mistake keep you from continuing down your path.
Doesn't sound like a mistake to me, depending on how many guards she took out.
Racket. We need to figure out how to get this plan back on track and fast. Yusindu locked everything down once he realized we were fighting our way out. Like clockwork.
When Mandalorians showed up, we thought that was the end. Turns out they had nothing to do with Yusindu.
He locked up the Mando shuttle, the one you're after, in the refinery hangar, along with every ship, speeder, and cargo loader in the district. There are enough shuttles in there to get all of us out of here. Off Hutta. To freedom. We just need to get into that hangar.
You will. We'll help you. Right?
A few things. If it helps, what we need to be done should be very simple for the two of you.
The same can't be said if you decide to take on Yusindu and his infinite number of goons on your own. We need to get them out of the way.
We also need to make sure our people can defend themselves against any surprises that might be waiting in the hangar.
We've tried this enough times to have worked out all the kinks. If we're going to hit Yusindu where it hurts, we need weapons, explosives, ways to take out his fancy guards.
We really only need enough to clear a safe path to the shuttles.
We know exactly what needs to be done. We just need the bodies to do it.
And we need to help them stay alive in the process. We've got everything broken down over here. Give it a look when you're ready to get started.
We're ready. We've never been so ready. If we don't move now, we're never going to get another shot like this.
Oh, there is one more thing. Sahar, can you take a look at the encryption tokens on our comm frequencies? We can't risk Yusindu's people slicing into our chatter. I get the feeling you know a thing or two about the subject.
Oh, of course. I'll be right back.
This has all been hard on her. Every thought in her head is darkened by our struggle. And the struggles of another. But helping people seems to mend her broken resolve a bit.
Everything you've done so far will slow down Yusindu's reinforcements, but it won't last forever. If we're gonna pull this off before the slug's backup can get past our defenses, we'll need to split up for the last phase of the plan. That means you're on your own. Can you handle that? This is too important to rely on assumptions. I need verbal confirmation before we move. From everyone. Audie's going to get the hangar's freight elevator up and running. That'll get enough people inside to overwhelm the security teams that are already there.
Which means more people on those shuttles, and more people out of this swamp.
I'll be running point on the turret defenses, making sure those are shut down before we get into the hangar.
You, my friend, have the most important job of all.
Even when we control the hangar, our window of time to get out of there is too short. We can't manually input destination coordinates into every shuttle.
If you get into the control tower, you can transmit destination codes to everyone all at once. I'll send the coordinates once we're on the move.
I've done repairs on the control tower's console before. It can be a little finicky. Let me walk you through how to make it work if you run into any problems.
While you two do that, I'll go check on Sahar.
Here. Do not tell Audie I gave you this. Don't worry about it. Just put these coordinates into the control tower console when it's time. The shuttle coordinates Audie's going to send you, they go to Rhodia. He thinks we'll all be safe there, but the Hutts took him when he was a kid. He hasn't been back since. We won't know anybody. We'll have nothing. It won't be home. The coordinates I gave you will take us to an Evakai rebel camp on Hutta. I've already made contact with them. They're willing to take us in, if we pull our weight. Yeah, fight. They're going to train us. We're going to take on the Hutts. Take back Evakar. He thinks that it's too dangerous to stay, even if we leave the district. He doesn't think we have it in us to fight, even though we've been fighting this whole time. But when it's not your home the Hutts have left their stench all over, I'm sure it's easy to leave. Please, don't make me beg. I can't run away like Audie wants me to.
Looks like everyone knows what they've got to do. Ready?
Time to go.
We're throwing everything we've got at them, but the guards just keep coming!
Get this door open, now! We're trying. We can't bypass these lockdown procedures. I don't care. Blow it open if you have to.
It's Sahar. What is she? You! Coward! Snake!
How do I get past this door?
I've got it. Incoming. a problem here. There's a safety protocol that keeps overriding all of my attempts at overloading the turrets.
Same here. Every time I slice past the lockdown operation, I get a warning that the elevator can't run until the emergency systems have been turned off.
Are you kidding me? When did you Sindhu install safety features?
I don't know, but if I don't figure this out soon, a whole lot of people aren't getting out of here with us.
And if that rotten slug gets wind of what we're doing before I knock out these turrets, we're all going to have a bad time.
Don't worry, we'll figure this out. We don't have time to reach both of them.
I'll be here.
What in the blazes do I do about these turrets?
You've got this. And the second we're done here, I'm coming to help you.
I've got a few ideas, but just hope for the best.
There's a panel not far from where you are. You can use it to bypass the elevator's emergency system.
I'll see what I can do.
This ends now, you miserable lowlifes!
We're pinned down over here!
Look out!
Where's Audie? Audie!
No. Racket, go. This chance is all we're gonna get. Earth, please. It's up to you to protect them. I know you can.
How do I do any of this without you? Audie! How am I supposed to protect them? I'm taking them to war!
I am so sorry, but you can't give up.
I can't do this alone.
It's too late for second guessing. Get everyone out of here, now.
Thank you.
We need to hurry.
Where do we go once we're on the ship? How do we get to the holocron? Come on, Sahar. Don't get soft on me now. We're almost to the finish line.
I know. I know what I need to do, just... They lost Audie. After all that, he's just... gone. I feel like we made things worse.
Racket will take care of everyone. She's got a good head on her shoulders.
I hope you're right.
I need to know the plan, Sahar.
The systems access room is right next to the shuttle bay. We need to get to it fast. I have the codes to shut off alarms, comms, area restrictions, anything that could slow us down. And anything that can keep Hedda from sending the rest of her fleet after us.
What exactly are we up against?
We can handle it. I just need to make sure no one calls for backup or blocks off our only way to the machine.
If you do this, Word will get back to Hedda and your brother. They'll know it was you.
I know.
Let's go. Don't let them call for backup.
It's her! Stay away from us!
No! I'm not going to hurt you!
I said leave us alone!
They're...
She and her Mando friends ripped us away from our lives, our homes, our families. Most of us didn't even know we could use the Force. And now you know what they're going to make us do?
Please, we don't have time to argue. Just come with us.
Why should we trust you? It's not like we have much choice.
Thank you.
Everyone wait here.
Whatever you're doing, it ends here, Sahar. I know all your tricks. Is what you wanted?
Hedda Cole built this?
Not just her. If I hadn't... This ends right now. We shut it all down. And without the holocron, Hedda can't do this again. No! Rakan! Enough!
Don't you dare speak! Disgusting, worthless filth! I see what you are. You tricked Hedda. Blinded her with your Jedi sorcery. Turned her away from me. Now you betray her! You betray me! This is why you came back. Why you couldn't stay away. There was still something left to take from me.
What did I take from you?
Everything!
I gave you everything. I turned my back on my friends, on my home, to find you. To fix a mistake that someone else made. I taught you what no one else would. I went against everything I believe in to follow your Field Marshal. I'm done, Rakan. Hedda's not going to hurt anyone else. We're taking the holocron.
This isn't the time for family drama. We need to focus on what we came here to do.
Go. Now. Rakan, you're going to die if you keep listening to Hedda. And for what? Will she even notice? We can fix this. Both of us. Rakan! Stop!
You were always weak, Sahar! You can't even face me alone! That was nothing!
Reactor core defense systems have been initialized.
I told Hannah not to trust you! Now she will see the truth!
I don't care about her, Rakan!
Reactor core containment systems damaged. Electronic outflow incidents may occur.
You led Hannah off the true path!
I didn't even want this! I just wanted to help you!
Reactor core containment systems deteriorating. Urgent repairs necessary.
Don't do this! We'll all die!
I don't care! If that's what it takes to stop you from ruining Hedda's plans!
Reactor core containment systems. Meltdown imminent. All hands abandon ship.
Stop! Rakan, please!
You wish the fall had killed you! There will be nothing left of you! Why won't you die? I'm not finished with you! Enough! You're not leaving this ship, even if I have to destroy it!
Rakan! Rakan! Come on! Rakan!
Sahar, we have to move!
No! Help me!
Sahar?
Take it.
Over there! Move!
No! Ugh!
Thank the stars you made it back!
I appreciate you not leaving me behind.
It was close, but...
This is gonna be close.
Yeah, but how long before those Mandalorians track us down again?
I knew something felt off. After you took that holo call, nobody could tell me how to reach you, and I asked a lot of your people. And Sahar, where is she?
It was chaos. We got separated and I'm not sure she made it out alive.
Then maybe... Tao was starting to think she might see Sahar again. She was so sure she was coming back.
You can let Tao know that without Sahar, I wouldn't have this.
Darth holocron.
And it's out of Hedicol's hands. Malgus's little games are done for.
After everything we've gone through to find that, it's a shame it took losing another good person to get it. At least it'll be safe once it's in Jedi hands.
Malgus and Hedicol got their hands on this holocron because of a failed Jedi mission. We both know this will only be safe with me.
Do you really think that's the best idea? And what about them? What's gonna happen to them?
I was hoping that's where the Jedi come in.
Unless any of them have already started Jedi training, they'll be turned away.
How can the Jedi overlook this many people?
Master Saldarin is still focused on finding lost Jedi and bringing them back into the Order. It might be a while before we can turn our attention to something like this. If it were up to me, they would have every chance to prove themselves. But it's not my call to make.
There's plenty of room for them in the Odessan Force Enclave. Sonoray will help them.
If you can spare the resources, it's a better solution than leaving them to fend for themselves. I'll try to think of some way to explain this to Master Nosteral. Talk soon.
Jakaya, I owe you an apology. With the first whisper of betrayal, you said to rein in the clans. I should have listened. But I'll cut you a deal. You don't say I told you so? Then I won't either. We needed someone suited to all the practical nonsense of leadership. I told you that wasn't me. If Hedda continues, we lose everything. All of us, the Republic and the Sith, will destroy the Mandoade no matter whose banner they carry. Shielding us from an outside threat, ensuring our future, is something I can do. It's what I will do. I need to stop Hedda, and there's only one person who can tell me how to find her. The reason that Sith Besh ended up in her hands. I said so, Jakaya. I hope you understand.